Is that coffee even good? I mean, you always add 3 pumps of vanilla and extra sugar. That's basically a different beverage at this point. Shut up. It's the perfect amount. I prefer not having tooth decay. Anyways, it literally smells like chemicals and rubbing alcohol in here. How are you even keeping your appetite? You underestimate me, Damien. Suit yourself. He's such a geek. Are we serious? Are we serious? Like, are we actually serious? Hey! I'm glad to see you, Nate. Anyways, what brings you here to my humble abode? We're here to get some of the evidence analyzed, the dirt sample and the broken bow. I want you to check on where the dirt came from and if you can get it from the shards. Alright, work time! Oh, okay. It's the autopsy for Miss Chase. Miss Chase done yet? There's something I want to know. No can do. There's not going to be an autopsy for her. There's not? Not unless you found me a good enough reason to. Taking someone apart and putting them back together is hard work, you know. But the department tries not to do it unless we have to. Sorry to disappoint you, mate. Can we take a look at the body at least? Oh, sure. We haven't processed her in yet, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. Just give me a minute. Oh, she's fine. There she is. Anyways, just holler if you find anything suspicious, and I'll give you my input. Thank you. I don't want to speak about the dead like this, but good lord, she's a beauty. Why do I become in this line of work, but I can't shake a feeling of uneasiness under me. Having to handle this once living, dreaming person like this. It's strange. How much is actually lost in this life? We have thoughts, our dreams, and our beating heart that keeps the rest of our organs functioning alive. would increase blood flow to that area, which is what makes the skin around it swell. Our bodies do this because the exposed area would have a risk of getting infected if any bacteria and stuff get in. So by sending more white blood cells over, which are cells in your blood that are used for combating these outside invaders, they'll be able to prevent you from getting an infection by destroying the bacteria first. But obviously, that's not going to happen if the person is already dead. Thanks for the biology lesson. Anything else? Actually, yes! Yes! If you look closely, the edges of the skin are abnormally sharp, right? That's also a sign of post-mortem injuries. It indicates that rigor mortis had already set in at the time of the injury. Rigor mortis is the name of the condition that bodies enter after death that causes dead bodies to become cold and rigid. It takes a while to fully set in, but I'd give this injury as being caused at least 2 hours after death. 2 hours? How long does this condition last for then? Around 36 hours. The body starts decomposing after that. Alright, thank you. Anytime! This would radically change the timeline of events. Chase could have died from any number of things. She actually been killed at least 2 hours before being struck in that apartment. Heck, she might not have even died there. I have to write this down. I do? Me? She didn't deserve this. She was so beautiful. Such a twink, man. Can I ship them? This part? That's a diaphragm muscle. It helps you breathe and stuff. Feels good. Why did he say ... What did I say? Clothes? Clothes are frozen solid. The fabric is stuck at the board. I can't bend it. The fabric together. Something smooth has been snapped off. Is that ice? Jamison, are clothes supposed to be frozen over in the freezer like this? Does get frosted over, but what you have over there seems to be ice, my friend. That means it was wet when I came in, right? That explains it. Nate. Nate, can you check if the rest of her clothes are frozen solid as well? On it. I quickly I quickly feel for her pants, and sure enough, it's as Damien anticipated. Yep. Great. So that means there were multiple articles of clothing that got wet at her place. Seems to be be, but that doesn't make sense. How come no one's apartment was wet if she was? Even the initial report said that her hair was damp when they found her. Jamison walks over and peeks under the fabric. Well, gentlemen, I think I found our answer. The ice crystals are all on the other side of her clothing. I say the clothing was about half dried when she was taken in here. Our killer wasn't quite thorough with drying up the victim, it seems. In certain places. That's strange. Looks like even Jamison's stumped with this one. Done feeling around a dead lady yet? Nate? Damien! What? I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Anyways, that's as much as we're gonna find from her body. What do you make of it, Jamison? Surely something out of what we've found warrants a full autopsy to be done. Yeah, it does. Is something wrong? Nothing's wrong, but the implications here aren't great. Regardless, you two should be going now. I'll have your analysis and autopsy ready by the evening. I'll give you a call then. Okay, bye! Jamison gets out the autopsy room. Well, that's one way to say goodbye to your friends. I'm concerned. Whatever we encourage, he seems to have really unnerved. That's fair. He's right, you know. The fact that they were about to pass the body off without properly looking into it doesn't exactly inspire confidence. I just can't help but feel like we're digging somewhere we shouldn't be digging. Damien ruffles my hair. Don't you worry, say a little head now. When there's smoke, there's a flame. We'll be fine as long as we continue down the trail of evidence. Yeah, you're right. Let's head to the police station. Still haven't had the chance to question John or Mr. Chase. They're homosexuals. Ew, I hate the homosexuals. Ooh la la. Wowee. There's no way they're straight though. I can't stop thinking about what Damien had said earlier. He's so much wiser than me. Despite the fact that I'm supposed to be the real detective here. Sometimes I even feel like he's the one who should be in my place. But I know Damien would hate that. There's nothing he hates more than bureaucracy. Barack Obama. He's only here because of me. I'm glad to have a friend like him. See how he's looking at him? They aren't straight. Please, you have to listen to me. I didn't know it. Anyone, please listen. What's going on? I didn't do it. Please, sir, you have to listen to me. Move along now, sir. Please don't make a scene. Wait, on the case of place of Detective Ambrose. May I please have a few minutes with the suspect first? Now that you mention it. Hey, isn't that Ambrose's son? No way, it totally is. I remember when he used to take you to the office with him whenever your mom was busy. You've grown so much now, but you still got that stupid pouty face. I would kill everyone. Very funny. Now, are you going to let Detective Fisher do his job or not? Damn. Of course. How rude of me, Detective Fisher. Please, go on with your interview. Why did they say it like that? No one's making it out of here alive. Whoa, sorry. The voices, they told me to say that. You have 5 minutes. Thank you, sir. What's this deal, man? He's always like this to me. I don't know, but we have to hurry. We've only got 5 minutes. Mr. John Minters. Yes, that's me. I was wondering if we could ask you about Mrs. Chase. Oh yes, of course, Mr. Fisher, right? You have to tell him I didn't do that. Please. Wait, please. I would never kill Olivia. Never. No, I couldn't. They don't understand. You have to explain to them, sir. Calm down. We won't be able to do anything if you keep freaking out on us. Yes, my apologies. I've had a very stressful day. That's fine. Now Nate's going to ask you for some questions, and you answer them as quickly and as concise as possible. Please? We don't have much time. Go on, Nate. Thank you. I should start asking him questions related to the case. What's your relationship with Miss Chase? I noticed she had a picture of you and her in an apartment too. Ollie's my friend. One of my closest, actually. We met when I first got my job at the company. She was so kind and friendly, no matter how much of a dunce I was. I was pretty relying on her at first, to be honest. But these days, we just hang out more every now and then. Ollie's a huge outdoors person. She always drags me to all these crazy places that I otherwise would have never gone to. I can't believe she's really her as one of the best people I know. You have to believe that I didn't kill her, please. Where were you on the night of the murder? Oh God, this is going to sound so terrible, but on the night of the murder, I was outside by myself. This sounds so incriminating. I know. There's no one who can corroborate my story. But every Friday, I'd like to I'd like to jog in the abandoned park near my place. I'm too busy to exercise most days of the week, you see, so I keep it to the weekend. Did the same thing yesterday. Is there any particular reason you jog at night? No, unless personal preference counts. But that doesn't mean much if I don't in a court of law, does it? Well, could persuade some of the jurors. And there's no one out there who can corroborate your alibi. No CCTV footage. No, I'm sorry. Miss Chase said a sticky note that said to meet you at 3 p.m. What can you tell us about that? Oh, Ollie's been off sick leave since like Wednesday. She texted me on Thursday saying that she wanted to take some files off of her and wanted to meet up Friday. I don't understand why she didn't just email them to me, but anyway. Now that I think about it, she looked kind of antsy at the time I was meeting up with her. Antsy? Antsy how? Like she was acting all breathless and stuff. She looked really sweaty and kept checking around her. Actually, it's gotten so bad that I needed to take her home. But I thought it was just because of whatever flu she got. Does that mean you were out at the apartment on the day of the murder? Sorta? She asked me to meet her at this park down the slope close to her building. But walking all the way back while supporting her really tired me out. So she invited me in for a second to have a drink. I thought we had some kind of soda. I forgot. It was whatever she found in her fridge. That explains 2 cans of limestone. What was in the files she gave you? Nothing special. It's just papers from work. Printed Excel sheets, etc. She did do a lot of notes and highlighting on it though. So I guess that's why she wanted to give them to me physically. And time's up. Better get moving, Minters. You got a long night to spend in detention. Wait, please listen. Oh, did they shoot him? Oh, before I could even process what was going on, John was already getting dragged away, screaming and flaming. I didn't even realize how I was gaping until Damien took my mouth shut. Keep your mouth open like that and a bug's going to fly in. What? That's not a real thing. Yeah, it is. A fly flew into my mouth once when I was at the market. Gross. Anyways, why are we even talking about this? Did you not just see how John got dragged away? There's nothing we can do about it right now. Not until we see what comes out of Jamison's reports, at least. Speaking of, has he called you back yet? No, not yet. I see. It's already getting quite late. Want to go have dinner? I'm telling you, these people aren't great. I don't know if I have to appetite after all this, to be honest. Don't worry, your stomach will wake up right once you see Quan's Diner's new breakfast for dinner meal combo. Sounds delicious. I just love how that like perfectly fits in there. Like that's so beautiful. Let's screenshot of that. Come on, let's go. Damien's already dragging me out of the station by the time he's finished speaking. Didn't we start here? Don't you look happy? Not every day you get to eat pancakes for dinner. Gross, don't talk with your mouth. I have flu from just eating
It's fine. I'm
just order more pancakes if that happens. I will never understand him. Anyways, the cherish that pancake making this hike is still... Cause I'm still... Whoa! Oh! While last you still can, cause I'm about to bring you back to the case. And when you're just investigating an hour ago. What are your thoughts on it so far? Theories and there's all there are too many I know, right? It seems like they're trying to sell a narrative that is an unfinished case for John Legend Olivera to death and that. But that would almost make too much sense. It's strange. It's really strange. I can't wrap my head around it. Let's go over the facts together then. Here's what we know for sure. Miss Chase was murdered by unknown means at 10 p.m. on the 25th. Sometime at least 2 hours later, she had been bludgeoned with some kind of glass bottle in her apartment. Miss Chase had also met with John at 3 p.m. on the day of the murder and had also gotten herself completely soaked by unknown means. That's not a lot. Yeah, that's why we need to start deducing things using what we have on hand. Deduce? Yes, deduce like Sherlock Holmes has done. A leap of logic to connect the dots. Let me give you an example. When Miss Chase was first discovered, there was entirely no choice of how she had been completely soaked. How can this be? With the towel. Yes, exactly. The killer must have dried her off. But just how did they dry her off? Remember the state of her clothing when we were inspecting her at the morgue? What method could explain the unique drying pattern on her? Not completely wrong, but not there yet. Remember the state of her clothing when we were inspecting her at the morgue? What method could explain the AC? Bingo! The killer used AC to accelerate her body being dry. That's why the apartment was so cold when we first arrived, and why she was only dry on the outside, while more water absorbent areas like her hair and the fabric of her clothes were still damp. Whether or not, it doesn't change the fact that Miss Chase was killed. Yes, the killer made a huge effort in hiding that fact. Why would they do such a thing? They're trying to hide their crime. If that was the case, they would hide the body as well now, wouldn't they? Was afraid of because they intentionally left a red herring on the crime scene to build an investigation on. That's a postmortem bludgeoning. What could be the real cause of death about? What could the real cause of death tell us about the killer? The motive. Look, the identity. I don't know. The true location. Alright. person is placing the murder at the apartment and tell us about their intentions. Oh, they're trying to frame John. Now we're getting somewhere, so let's run over everything we just deduced. At 10 p.m. last night, Miss Chase was killed somewhere outside of her apartment. Why are they built like that? They're just standing over her. That's cool, they got her hidden like the same clothes. I personally think it's the husband, because the husband thought that Miss Chase was having an affair with John, and so he got mad and he bopped her upside the head. Whatever method it was, it led to her being completely soaked, and that was somehow incriminating for the killer. In order to avoid this, the killer decides to disguise it by first moving Miss Chase's body into the apartment. Using the towel and the AC to dry her body out as much as possible, the hanging sherbet could also incorporate this theory. To completely mask the involvement in the murder, the killer had purposely even gone through the effort of purposely misleading the police, striking at the victim on the head to create a second potential cause of death. Somehow, the killer knew that the police wouldn't investigate further if there was an obvious cause of death at the scene. That wasn't enough either. The killer wanted a scapegoat too, and the killer had a specific one in mind because they knew that John was at the apartment that day. In conclusion, the killer is someone who has insight into the goings of Mrs. Chase's apartment and has at least some level of knowledge of police homicide procedures. The killer is somehow personally implicated by the true scene of the murder, and Miss Chase could not have been killed in her own apartment. How long have you been selling all this? Huh? What do you mean? You just figure all this out. Is that the morgue or at the apartment? What? Don't say that! You absolutely are. But sometimes you just need a nudge in the right direction and some reaffirmations that your plans are sound. What do you mean by gut feel? You've been suspicious of this case since the morning, right? I know you have, but you haven't actually said anything about it at all until just now. You're not confident in your own judgment, like you're scared of being wrong or something, so you just decide to stay quiet. But you are capable. You just managed to deduce everything here with just the evidence provided. That's good detective work, Nate. You just need the confidence to be able to own up to it. You know, it's a real waste of not working as a detective too. Oh, come on, Nate. You know that's not my scene. Dude, you keep managing to do some of your own things completely. That's good detective work too, Damien. You underestimate how obvious low confidence looks like to other people. No way, it can be that obvious. Isn't April always telling you to stand up straighter? Who's April? Go back. Who's April? The only person I know is my and the two people are Miss Diane and Miss Chase. You're all ganged up on me. And we'll keep going until you own up to being a great detective. Stop. embarrassing me from the other. Oh my god, bro. Who's calling me again? Hello? Me? Jamison, other report's done. Yeah, it's, better to explain in person. I'm coming over now. What do you say? The reports are done, but he doesn't sound too excited about it. How does the Nate feelings think about this information? I feel like whatever Jamison might be able to That's more like it. Doesn't it feel better to say out loud? It does. But we really have to go now. Don't worry. I'm here. Chaffer. I know the word, I just can't pronounce it. Remember? Thank you for coming on such short notice. How should I say this? It appears that Miss Chase's death was caused by drowning. The dirt sample also supports this. It's from a river within the neighborhood. The same dirt was also in her lungs. What? That's a huge lead. That's great news. Thank you so much for your help, Jamison. Is something wrong? You don't look too well. It's just, well, when I went to amend her files were all unavailable. I checked in with the police and it seems they've already run it with a separate report and charged someone for it. That's suspicious. And that's not it either. I tried to find the initial report to see if it was all just a big processing mistake, but it's all gone too. The initial report. That's what the police handed us when we first arrived on the scene. You have it? Yeah. Yep, the police are in on it. We got some rotten crops. Got some rotten cops. Just like in the Rookie, we got Armstrong, we got the other lady. We got Monica Stevens. That's the lawyer. So it's true. What, that's all one big cover-up? Don't say that so loudly. It's true though, isn't it? Someone's intentionally trying to keep this under wraps and they're making John take the fall for it. This isn't a particularly high-profile case. For all we know, Miss Chase had never been involved in anything shady either. No, I really hope it isn't, but wait, Nate, you're the detective in charge of this case currently, right? If you bring this in before they make a formal allegation on John, we might still be able to swerve this case back around. That's true. Well then, what are you waiting for? Chop chop. He's so much to me. They have your German ball? I mean, this chapter is really long. I've been going at this for that's like an hour. Good lord. They can't be covering up, right? I mean, that's conspiracy. Daniel's deductions were on point. Neither of us knew that it would lead to this. Nate! Oi! Oi! Oi, oi, oi! Oh god. We're here. Right, yes. You good? We don't really a cover-up, then you'd be exposing yourself as someone snooping around by doing this. They might even choose to remove you if they feel like you know too much. Are you really up for that? Of course. How should we even ask that? If there really is a cover-up going, then that means John's being framed. How could I, in good conscience, let an innocent man be punished for a crime he didn't commit? How would I be able to sleep at night knowing that I had a choice to bring Olivia justice, but I chose not to? That's true. You're that type of person after all, way too kind for your own good. Nothing. Let's go. Damien, are you working with them?
Why isn't the Fisher boy and his psychic back again so soon?
The autopsy report about Olivia Chase is outdated. Her real cause of death is drowning, not a head injury. Are you trying to mess with us? We've got all of the evidence of John being the prime suspect. The case is as clear as day, Fisher. This guy is caught red-handed. He murdered Olivia. No, that's not true. Listen to me. The evidence is right here.
Come on, let's go, John. We're taking you where you belong.
Kids, I'm the detective. Me! Listen to me! This is not your case. You are here to make an arrest. I'm here to do the detecting. Not you. Actually, no, not Tyler Robinson. Whoa! My voice. I'm losing my voice. What's happening? Help! Stop! Let go of him. Listen to us. We're the ones in charge. Not anymore. Haven't you heard? The case is now handled by your dad. What? Seriously?
I'm deaf. Here.
Look, here he comes. What's all this about? Chief, Mr. Fisher and your son are causing a scene at our station. I was just about to tell them to.
I'll take it from here.
I should be frozen at this moment. I need to say something, but I can't. I feel like I'm suffocating. On what grounds? We were the ones assigned to this case. Doesn't matter. You two are both off, and that's final. Mr. Fisher, you are no longer in charge of this. Leave immediately, or you'll be warned for insubordination. I'm telling you. The dad's in on it. How your dad's a bad person. No. Wouldn't look too good on your record now, would it? You're threatening your own assistant? How Damien. Oh, I get it. This is a conspiracy, right? That's why you're in such a rush to put John behind bars. Damien. When we have evidence that he's innocent. I'm the best voice actor.
talking. Neither of them is talking now. Everything looks the station is doing this. Leave it now. That's an order from your commander. Go home. Fine.
Yo!
I knew something wasn't right when I first got on this case. Maybe I really shouldn't have dug into it in the first place. Damien.
What is the damn issue? We had it right there. We could have solved it right there and then. And right then and there. And figure out what happened. Now we'll never know what happened to poor Miss Olivera. Olivera. All because he decided to put his stupid head in and derail our entire investigation. There's got to be something going on behind the scenes. I don't trust him. I don't trust anyone in the goddamn station. How are you gonna talk to your own dad like that? You're excluded, of course. Nothing. Sorry, overreacting. Whatever that they're trying to hide, it's got to have something to do with it. It wouldn't go through the effort of covering up a case like that. I can't see the reason either, but what can we do? He's not going to let us back in. And now I'm probably going to get a warning on my record. Ugh. You're right, I guess. Okay, wait, I guess we should drop it for now, even if I don't want to. Let's go home for now. We are going home together. This is so tough.